Hello. Space. We're in it. Uh, I've leveled the crew some. Spock's up to 40. We've got a few 30s now. So that's fun. We have crew retrieval. And unfortunately did the first one automatically. I got you're not going to show me who it was. Easy. It was Q as Data, I believe. But we could get a rare telepath, or a rare saboteur, or a rare brutal, or a rare jury rigger, or an uncommon. You can't get an uncommon rare for some reason. A rare would be helpful. We already have 3 telepaths. We don't have any saboteurs. Taurus is okay. Worf is okay. They're not my favorite, but they're cheap. And having more 3 stars is always a good thing. Da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. And we got a Torres. Yay. Yeah, and she's new. I also have a time portal thingy. Now I did my spin today. I got some dilithium from rewards. And we can start outbidding Torres. And that's good because we could use the second engineer. I've also done a bit of work on the stories, but we've got more story. I haven't done any of this yet. Q has volunteered to assist the Federation during this temporal crisis, but can he be trusted? Join legendary Starfleet captains of the past to seek help from other powerful beings. We have the cooperation of perhaps the most powerful being known in Starfleet, but Q's never been much for altruism. How do we know he doesn't have some ulterior motive? One, I'm sure he's got several. We've never encountered a being as powerful as Q, but there are several who have come close. I want to know why we haven't heard from them, don't you? I'm just taking this one crisis at a time, Captain. We find the right help, and we might be able to resolve them all at once. I want you to start with the caretaker. Don't worry, I don't expect you to go all the way to the Delta Quadrant. We've determined his array has been transported to Omicron Theta. He claimed he would have helped us if he could. I think we should take him up on that offer. Thanks for the lead. I'll head there immediately. I just did that. Oh, now it's doing it. This is Ocampa space now. The caretaker is off limits to anyone but my people. We don't want to fight you, but we will if we have to. Okay. I'm glad the Ocampa have a Maquis Raider to fight in. Someday I'll have a better ship. We defeated an Ocampa manned vessel preventing us from making contact with the caretaker. Perhaps Gus will shed some light on their unexplained hostility. My people have no quarrel with you, only with the caretaker. You don't want his help. He'll only destroy you like he did us. What on Ocampa are you talking about? We called him the caretaker because we thought he took care of us. We thought he saved our species from a devastating natural disaster. Now we find that he caused the disaster and then pretended to be our savior. We won't let him do it again to anyone else. So you're going to keep him locked up on his array forever? He's chosen to stay here with us. He's promised to help the Ocampa make a new home here in the Alpha Quadrant before he dies. Every moment he has left must be dedicated to that purpose. He cannot help you. You could have done that without firing on my ship. The Ocampa are devoted to me. I apologize for their overzealousness and my deception in presenting myself as Kess. I wish you peace and luck. I have the undesirable distinction of having had more run-ins with Q than any other captain in Starfleet. Whatever his motives, we do not want to leave our fate entirely in his hands. I struck out with the caretaker. Do you have another suggestion? Q likes to think he's a god among men, but I've met many gods in my career, and not all of them are so self-absorbed. The Cyrithians come to mind, an advanced race capable of increasing the intelligence of lesser beings and interested in making peaceful first contact. How do you suggest I approach them? Their homeworld cannot be found on any star chart, nor reached at any warp. It was necessary to initiate a subspace distortion in order to reach them. I'm transmitting all we know about Lieutenant Barclay's methods. Proceed with care. I hope my ship survives this bold, possibly suicidal move. Take care, Captain. They gave us more information on subspace distortions, but the procedure has never been attempted outside of a simulation. And the Enterprise did not emerge unscathed from Barclay's actions. Who have we got on science? We've got Spock, and then we can do another science, and we've got Badgie, and I don't think we have a cyberneticist or android, so let us do some medical.
Vulcans never bluff.
Boop, ba-doop, 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 boop.
Fascinating.
We were able to successfully create a subspace distortion allowing travel to their homeworld. We hope to make contact with this powerful ray shortly. A new face, human. Only one. Have we found our way at last? I'm a Starfleet officer, come to ask for your help. Help, yes, we need help. We are trying to get home. We cannot find our home. Without home, we do not know where we are. Home or lost? You're lost because of the temporal anomaly crisis. We all are. Then we must look to you, human. You're our only anchor, for now. You say anomalies have disrupted time and space. We will attempt to find and dissipate these anomalies, but we cannot predict the results. We ask for your help. We won't hold you responsible if things go bad. A singularity created and properly controlled may force the timelines to perform a self-correction. We will attempt this. You will know very soon if we fail. That fills me with hope.
Live long and prosper. Which means a war could be our only hope. Live long and prosper. It'll be fun.
It'll be fun. I do find it sad that the newer characters added don't have voice lines. Level up! So many Cyrithians lost to us now. How could we save them when we do not know even where we are? You took casualties in this attempt? Perhaps not casualties, but these beings are truly lost now. We do not know if they will ever find their way home. Badoes. We first brought your species to us not out of sloth, but because our physicality is symbiotic with our home. Without it, we are rudderless, unable to act as we intend. We will be of no use to you in resolving this temporal crisis. I understand. Thank you for making the attempt anyway. We've made first contact with countless species, and it hasn't always gone well. But in most instances, we've come to a place of greater understanding because of it. I don't think the answers are with people who already think like we do. I'm willing to try anything at this point. What are you proposing? I know you haven't heard of the Organians, because I'm the only Starfleet captain who's ever come in contact with them and been allowed to remember it. They're extremely advanced, non-corporeal. Spock said they are to us as we are to an amoeba. What was the nature of your interaction with the Organians? They allowed the Klingons to occupy their world, and we attempted to liberate them. They single-handedly ended the war between us. I know I'm several decades behind here, but there's something to be said for aged wisdom. What have you got to lose? Nothing. We'll set course. Bouncing around the universe. Humanity. Starfleet. We remember you, even in our current primitive physical state. Leave. Your endless thoughts and feelings are tiresome to endure. You helped us end a devastating war once. We were hoping you'd help us again. We hail from a time before we were freed of the physical cage. Everything is a burden to us in this form. Light, sound, sensation, thought. These anomalies, the paradoxes in time and space, it is excruciating. Then you can stand to gain much by helping us. A realization we came upon ourselves long ago. Thank you. The only way we might assist you is through our heightened perception. We can feel where the universe has been deeply wounded, but seeking out these locations would involve immeasurable, possibly fatal pain. That is not a price we are willing to pay. Well, then let's negotiate. You claim to value all forms of life, but you want to find pain by listening to us scream. Your canaries do not fare well, human. We refuse to serve such an equally base purpose. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Thanks to the crew's efforts, the Organians will be accompanying us to map the time discordance. This could be key to unlocking its mysteries. Q has volunteered. Oh, no, we read that. We have agreed to help you, Captain, but another lesser species is attempting to destroy your ship. Defeat these Romulans before the pain and fear they have brought overwhelms us. Darn you, Romulans! Wow, they're a 4-star and those are their stats. Romulans suck. Moopsie! We've successfully defeated the Romulan ship which attacked us unprovoked. We are free to continue following the Organians' painful sensations towards the epicenter of the temporal anomaly crisis. Stop! The Earth, you humans, we can bear no more. Please leave the system. You're in unbearable pain when you're Earth? Unbearable, yes. It began in the system, worsened near your homeworld. You have your answer, human. If you seek the beginning and the end of these anomalies, look amongst your own. Now please, take us home. A deal's a deal. We'll set course immediately. You will tell future generations of this. For your sake, we hope they do not seek vengeance. Not to detract from humanity's accomplishments, but I find it hard to believe we could have done anything to trigger such a galactic catastrophe. Still, the Organian's proof is damning. We may not be the epicenter, but something's clearly off. I have all my own seniority plus that of my future self as an admiral. I'll get to the bottom of this no matter how much red tape I have to tear through. You should return to the field. I'll contact you when I know more. We did it. Oh no, the Ferengi want our help. We'll get back to that. No, I wanted to do this. Oh, I don't have any attacks yet. Boo. And I don't think the arena's ready for me. Nope. Welcome to gachas, where sometimes you just have to wait for stuff to be available. And as much as I'd love to have fun with Quark, let's answer some distress calls. Pirates, rogue holograms, and formerly eradicated diseases are only a few of the problems plaguing this area. Handle each in turn to bring order to the region. Some information that may be of value to you. The Cardassian war criminal Gol Darhiel is on the run. The Cardassian government has washed their hands of him, and the Bajoran government has promised great physical rewards and probably greater political ones for his arrest. Do with it what you will. Oopsie. The war criminal did not go quietly, but in the end we defeated his vessel and took him into custody. Warren makes a noise that might be a laugh, but he avoids your eyes on the view screen. He has been accused of starting a bull fighting ring that has triggered an outbreak of rabies in Ferengi space. Oh dear. I don't think I'm an investigator yet.
Vulcans never bluff. I'm not Picard.
Oh, I might not be high enough level for this. Yep. Doesn't look good. Let's try the Klingons. That imposter in the Klingon-Cardassian alliance has dishonored us both. The Regent disguised himself as me to steal the Defiant, a trophy for his fleet, as if wearing my face was not insult enough. The Defiant belongs with Starfleet, Captain, with a proper commander. We've saved Commander Worth's good name by stopping his mirror counterpart from stealing his command of the USS Defiant. I'm sure its crew will be increasing their security screenings before they let anyone else take command. Oh, these are all ship fights. I'm down. General Chang, the so-called High Council may have made a deal with the Federation, But I've signed no such treaty. There can be no peace between our people, Captain. Only one fallen and one victor. The first Federation colony I find will see that. To battle. General Chang and his commandeered ship put up an impressive fight, but we now have him in custody. The Klingon High Council has promised they will not let his treachery towards the Federation allies and towards its own people go unpunished. There's been a warp core breach aboard the IKS Hegalata. The crew have evacuated, but their ship is adrift and its unmanned defenses are still firing. It gets closer to the colony every minute. If we can't destroy it soon, the explosion will wipe out the entire colony. That seems bad. Moopsie. We destroyed it before it drifted too close to the Klingon colony. Its former crew will mourn their ship, but at least the colonists are safe. Then we have one last one. Let's beat up Ferengi. One of my officers was fool enough to buy new disruptor rifles from a Ferengi. Every single one has a burned out induction coil. If my men catch up to him, he'll have a dead Ferengi and a diplomatic incident on our hands. Perhaps you could have a word with the traitor instead. Oh, we may not be strong enough for this. At least not on auto. How dare the Ferengi keep the good weapons to themselves? Alright. Let's go poke the Doomsday Machine. And now we're out again. Oh, I forgot to see. Do I have any up? Oh, I can. I can upgrade our ship attack. And I think I've done most of my dailies. Aside from dilemmas, and I don't have a strong enough ship to actually get there. From renegade androids to ancient civilizations born anew, the temporal crisis has brought chaos to every corner of the galaxy. Set the standard for all Starfleet captains by dealing with each threat in turn. I'm sure our dinky little ship, which had trouble with the Ferengi, will be just fine against a Borg cube. Priority alert, a damaged Borg vessel has entered the Alpha Quadrant. If we strike quickly, before the Borg can make repairs, we can eliminate this threat in its infancy. Oh, it's damaged. That's how we can win. A Borg cube is usually a death sentence, but with this particular vessel weakened, we were able to win the day. Starfleet will remain on the lookout for other Borg ships. Starfleet won't tell anyone what's going on. I see it's up to me to bring the truth to the masses. I'm sure I'll find what I need on your ship. Stop the intruder.
Fascinating.
Okay, I need to get 25. I have 146. I think I'm okay.
Fascinating. Vulcans never bluff.
Our security team breached into the computer control room, forcing Lord to beam out using a personal transporter device. The ship is safer now, and we believe Lord did not get the information he wanted. Oh no, the Ferengi, my one weakness. My people are often accused of being thieves, but there are rarely truth to those claims. That isn't the case for this group of pirates preying on an established trade route. They're taking the shortest road to acquisition, and it's no good for anybody. Okay, this one is a lot less beefy. So that's good. We apprehended the Ferengi responsible for robbing traders across the sector. Surprisingly, even the Ferengi authorities seem incensed by this behavior. Handing them over for prosecution may be the most diplomatic solution to this whole affair. Morn, a Lurian known to the crew of Deep Space Nine, stares dolefully at you from your view screen. His written distress call indicates he is being pursued by Lysapian authorities for a crime he didn't commit. We successfully defused the crisis, saved Morn. Huzzah.
Aye, sir.
Oh, we get to level up Sulu some more. Ba ba da ba ba da ba. It's not surprising to see how many are taking advantage of this crisis for their own personal gain. We've received reports of a Cardassian ship setting up a minefield to catch any ships that appear as the results of an anomaly. Whether sanctioned or not, they must be stopped. Moopsie! We are able to defeat the rogue Cardassian vessel. We've notified nearby officials that it is safe to sweep the shipping lanes for mines. Oh, now we have more people to level up. Oh, they all needed the same thing. Such is life. This crisis has already showed me things I've never seen. I'm not entirely certain how you mortals have maintained your sanity. We'd best go through some mental exercises. Shock therapy, I hear it's called. I don't think we can hit that one. We got a wrench, oh boy. We survived Q's gauntlet of challenges and lived to tell the tale. Q even made it worth our while, so much so that we may attempt it again. Wrench. That imposter in the Klingon-Cardassian alliance dishonors my name, and I will do anything I can to stop him and his allies. One of his commanders has gone rogue, using his bird of prey to hunt Federation vessels. They must be destroyed. Oopsie. We are able to defeat the rogue bird of prey. This should send a message to other captains who choose might over diplomacy. Badgie gets his wrench. Persis gets a knife. I think we have one more in here. Yeah. The Telshar has reason to believe that a human named Vash may be behind a string of mysterious thefts of ancient De Bruyne and Romulan relics from heritage sites near the neutral zone. If you wish to avoid an incident, apprehend her and return the relics. Within the relics. I think that's the way I want to go.
Live long and prosper. Fascinating.
Goulash. We discovered how Vash was able to manipulate a hidden Iaconian gateway to steal ancient artifacts. Destroyed the gateway, brought her to justice. And so we've answered all of the Klingon Empire and Delphic Expanse distress calls. Finished episode 3. I think next time we'll tackle episode 4. I'm going to keep it a little shorter. I'm still not 100%. I go to the doctor tomorrow morning to find out more. We'll find out what's going on, maybe. We'll see. I haven't actually uploaded any of my first 2 episodes yet. So we'll also see if people actually like watching them or not. If you do enjoy watching them, hit the like button. If you haven't already, hit the sub button. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.